What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Before we get into the video, make sure you like and share the video. Also, leave your comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. And hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and also share the video if I didn't say that already. So listen, I just wanted to talk about the fact that women can't handle the truth. They say they do. They want you to be honest, but a lot of times they would rather the lie, and they believe a lie much easier. I've seen a lot of situations where women, when they're talking to a guy and he's talking to them and he's telling them truthful things about himself, they don't believe it. When they come across a guy who's actually lying, they believe it. And it kind of sheds a little light on how certain women think and how we are very different from men. And some men pick up on this, and some men know that women would prefer a lie than the truth. And so some of them will just lie to you, you know. And I always think about this intuition that a lot of women say they have. And it's like, okay, they don't really have that intuition, or it's not working when they're dealing with a liar. But when a guy is upfront and telling them exactly the truth, is almost as if that's skeptical. That's too good to be true. I don't know if you guys ever heard that, but I have. Oh, he just sounds too good to be true. I don't know if I believe him, when he's probably being honest, and the one who tells you whatever, you eat that up. You eat that up, and he's the one that's actually lying to you. So this intuition thing, I don't know about, but the idea that women will gravitate towards a lie versus the truth, that's some real stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's some real stuff. You know, women are the most vocal in everything. We talk the most. We have an opinion on everything. We're very open to having our voices heard. We're very into being able to be heard, being able to say what we want to say. We don't want nobody to challenge us. We don't want nobody to interrupt us. We don't want nobody to come in the middle of what we got going on, how we act, how we move. We don't want any of that to be challenged. We just want to be the way we are, whether it's good or bad, and we don't want any questions about it, right? We're very vocal all over social media, all over TV, everywhere. Women have many places to be able to spew whatever it is they want to spew out. On the other hand, men don't get that option, because most women don't want to hear from men. You don't want to hear what a man has to say or whatever. What he says doesn't matter. It's all about women. But it's just interesting, because you would think with all of that, you would be able to accept the truth. If you ask somebody, you know, it goes back to this whole fat question. Am I fat? Do I look fat in this dress? If a person tells you yes, you do, then you're mad. You know, it's just, I say, listen, to be a woman is complicated in one sense, and not a complication that is caused by somebody else. It's a complication caused by us. We cause our own confusion. We cause our own complications, and then we turn around, complain about it, and try to blame it on somebody else. A lot of the things that women go through, and I'm just going to be honest about it, we create those problems. Men are much more simpler. They don't have to do much. They don't require much, and they're more simple. Us, on the other hand, we're more difficult, complicated, got a problem with everything, and it just becomes too much sometimes. I just say that to say, I think this is why I always say, I think women are the ones who need to do the most work. Honestly, I just believe that. Because we've never been held to the fire. We've never really been held to be responsible and do things. It's always, oh, she's a woman, she's fragile, and all of these things. But a lot of women don't want to be considered fragile and considered weak. Women want to be strong. Women want to be like men. They want to be strong, as equal to a man. They fought for equality. They want all of that. But at the same time, now that they've gotten it, now they turn around and say, oh, we need help. We need a man to do this and do that and do that. Although we don't need you, but we would like you to do it. It's the craziest thing ever. I'm just saying. And it's a great thing to be a woman, but at the same time, there's a lot of turmoil and trauma that comes with being a woman. And especially when these types of women are dealing with men. So the idea that women don't like the truth is a real thing. We see it every day. We talk about accountability, being accountable for your actions, the things that you do, the things that you chose to do, not something somebody forced you to do, but your choices. And when your choices yield you not so great outcomes, you're looking for somebody to blame, as opposed to saying, you know what, I made that horrible choice. Now I'm going to have to live in it, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to do better. But instead, they look to blame somebody else, never any accountability for their actions. We watch Kendra G shows and react to those shows all the time, and none of the women can actually give you real flaws. They can't even name 3 flaws about themselves. That shows you a lack of accountability and a lack of self-awareness, to where you can't even acknowledge what your flaws are. As much as women say they can, want you to believe that they can accept the truth and that they are accountable. A lot of them just can't do it. They won't do it because it symbolizes, oh, that something's wrong with them, or that they're the problem, or that, they're falling short. And maybe it's because you really are. And just because you don't want to accept it doesn't mean that that's not the reality. And the idea of women constantly pushing the blame onto men and making it like, oh, men are just horrible, they're this and that, and we're just perfect and we're this and that, that is not working out. I have to say, just thinking back and looking at certain situations in my life with people I know, there are a lot of women who can't handle the truth. They just can't handle the truth. And I think some men know it and they try. And so what they'll do is go around it and don't really tell them the truth, or their girlfriends don't really tell them the truth. There are a lot of cases where women have girlfriends and they'll ask them questions about their outfits or whatever it is. Girl, you think I should, what are you thinking to do? This look good? And they will lie to their faces. If you ask me, do I look fat in a dress? And I tell you, yes, you look fat in that dress is too tight. You're going to get upset. You're going to feel bad about it. But I told you the truth. Instead of getting mad, and if you don't want to look fat in that dress, then the next thing would be for you to get on a diet plan and lose some weight. But that's too much because you want to be lied to. You want to be told, oh, girl, you look amazing. You look so great. I don't know how many times I've seen people go on other people's posts when something clearly doesn't look right. And I know it. And a lot of people, other people know it. But you'll have droves of women in the comments saying, girl, all right, girl, go ahead. You look great, girl. You look good. You look amazing. And it's a lie. But this is why people are so delusional, because you believe the lies. And then when the truth is being told, it's bashing. You can't, this something is wrong with it. Everything is backwards. I think it's important to not lie. And it's not about shaming people, but we have to start being honest with folks. Let people know what the truth is. And you don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to be mean about it. But stop lying, because lying is not helping. Lying is causing these people to have this inflated sense of self-awareness. It's making you think that you're better than what you actually are, or you're in a position that you're not in, but because everybody around you are telling you you're so great, you're so beautiful, you don't need to make any changes, you're good as the way you are, you're perfect the way you are, so there's no room for change. And I think that that's ridiculous. Each and every one of us have room for change. I think every person breathing and alive can always learn something new. And so, yeah, when it comes to being honest, a lot of women hate honesty. They hate accountability. You hate the truth because it requires you to do something. And if you don't want to do anything, you're going to constantly be in a state of denial, and you're never going to be accountable for your actions or anything else. And I think that's a bad way, honestly, to live your life. And I think it's going to lead you down a path that is not great for you and others around you. And if you want better, then you have to start doing better. That's just my thoughts on that. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Share and like the video. Hit that notification bell. Let me know what y'all think. Chime in, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.